G'day guys, welcome to another video. We're on the way to Winton. We are actually taking two cars down to Winton. I've got my Turbo Mazda behind us and we're towing with the Ute, which is also going to double duty as just a couple skid car. We're going to take it easy, I'd like to say. You find us at the moment in the middle of, I don't even know where, because our maps has taken us such a ridiculous route. And it's just windy, bumpy, speed bumpy crap everywhere. Fuck, this is narrow, eh?
For the first time.
This is my mate Chris, and we are here for his very first drift day. Recently we welded the diff in his GS300 and did a couple other little things, and he is ready to hit the track. Level Slide were the ones running this event, and I was there as an instructor, and to test out the layout, we pretty much unanimously decided that Chris's GS300 was going to be the hardest car to get around here. So I took his car out for the first couple laps to test both the car and the layout. I definitely moved around in that big comfy seat, but she's definitely going to do the job. Just a couple pressure tweaks and we'll be ready to send Chris out. You need to pump your fronts up shitloads.
Pump them up?
Yeah, and honestly I might even let pressure out of the back. Well, that was definitely interesting. This thing is an absolute boat, and the track being dry and wet in certain sections makes it very hard because you've got to commit and then you hit a water patch and spin straight out. But it's doable, we know that. We're going to bump the front pressures up a lot because it needs some more front slip, and Chris should be right to rock. But yeah, it's going to be a fun day. G'day! We're about to get the first test of the Ute, and if you didn't see before, we took Chris's GS300 out, and let's say that thing is an absolute boat, but it goes sideways, and that's the most important thing. We're going to play around with the pressures and swap the wheels around and hopefully get that a little bit more balance for him before he jumps in there and does his first laps. I was a little too eager to get out there and lay some laps in the Ute because I didn't even change the pressures or change my wheels. They were my good road tyres I wasn't supposed to be skidding on, but we headed straight out there to see what she could do. I couldn't wait for that water to dry up because it was in the worst spot on the track as you're coming from the high speed to low speed, and it was like hitting a patch of oil. It was that slick. basically, if you turn back in more and make a wider arc there, it'll flow. And go, baby, go. Remember, because you're in first, if you come in here too fast, it won't initiate because there's no wheel speed. So. Flick, flick, flick. Yeah, that's it. Yep, yep. Flick. That's it. Nailed it!
How do you stall an auto?
Yeah, I don't know.
Actually went a lot better than I thought I was ever going to do.
Nah, you killed it. That was fucking wicked first laps, bro.
Must have.
You might still have it with you. Well, late morning now. We've been coaching a few people here, and I wish it was a little bit more easy accessible for like car knowledge for people, because some basic stuff for some people's cars have really transformed their driving. So if you're struggling with your car, it would be a really good idea to have someone that knows what they're doing take it for a steer and maybe give you some advice, because like we've transformed a couple of people's driving just with a few minor changes, even some as simple as just tyre pressures. Got to drive a few different cars, like a turbo barrel Falcon and a nice S14, which is way too clean to be a drift car, and I want it. But yeah, we're having a blast. We're about to take the Ute back out again. She's not the best vehicle for drifting, but we're having fun with it. Yeah, let's go. This thing freaking parties. Obviously we changed the tyres from last time, and because I completely forgot we had our road tyres on it to start with like 30 something pound in it. Now we've got the skidders on it with 60 pound in it, and she's a lot happier. We also had our locking collar couple loose on the coilover on the first one, so every time I hit lock it like shook the whole wheel. Tightened that up, and God, that helped a lot. So yeah, man, the Ute does better than I thought. We have to do a little bit of finessing and magic in the higher speed corner coming into the turn one there, because we got no handbrake, so we're going to snap back and then flick again. But man, what a weapon. In Chris's first laps, the one thing I noticed is when he went to basically transition or initiate in, he held the wheel a bit back from letting itself counter steer. Literally, just getting him to change that one thing for this second session, you'll see the difference. It's insane. It's pretty hard to tell in the audio on this, but this thing is tramping its head off. Probably partly due just to the old dry rod tyres that are on the back, but we still have the completely blown left-hand rear shock. It's on choppies in the back, the max speeding rods in the front, all stock lock with no handbrake. This thing was a lot of fun to make around the track. I probably got a little bit too keen. I was supposed to be taking it pretty chill on this, but I knew that I could get this entry in third if I tried hard enough. And well, that might have cost me, because to do it, I pretty much compression locked second gear and valve floated it, and just went with the theory that, you know, it's an Ecotec, it's built tough. I'm not sure if Chris actually realized here or not, but he was on steel belt on both tires. When he came back in, these things were ready to pop. Alright, as you would have seen, the Ute was shredding, and you know, we let it cool down, we turned it off, and I was getting ready to go shred again, and something quite unfortunate happened. That does not do it justice. When I started this thing up, it made a freaking mushroom cloud like someone just dropped an atomic bomb here. I don't know. I don't really know what I've actually done. It doesn't seem like it's a hang gasket. I think that's oil that we're burning. So, yeah, good times. Probably won't be towing with this home, and hopefully it'll drive home and make it. I haven't really got a plan yet. Hopefully the Mazda doesn't blow up tomorrow. Alrighty. As I'm sure you've seen, Chris has been freaking slaying in this 2JZ Auto Beast. We're about to go out for what is probably one of our last sessions of the day. And man, first drift day, like unreal, in an automatic boat of a Lexus. This is what it's about. Unfreaking real day here at Level Slide. Chris, the man in the GS, he's the man of the day and took home most improved. What a freaking legend. You guys saw it. That first drift day in an auto, literally basically stock car, shredding this thing around, and even got second gear going and linking the whole damn track at the end of the day. I don't know, can't put it into words. I'm like wrecked because this has been a huge day here. I've had so much fun. And like, man, going back to grassroots events, this is what drifting is all about. What a party.
It was insane. Just whatever you got, just bring it down and send it. It's worth it.
Auto or manual, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Just do it.
I had so much fun at the Level Slide event. Huge thanks to them inviting me down as an instructor. Had the best time with my mates. It was chill vibes all day, perfect weather. But the weekend wasn't over. The next day, we hit the track in the Turbo Mazda. But you've got to stay tuned for the next video on that one, so hit the subscribe button and we'll see you then.